Uh, Now you've talked to us before about the whole, see a little, see a lot. How are you seeing the game now? And when you've been in an offense as long as you have, is there ever a needle to thread as far as trying to make a perfect play versus just making a play? And does that factor in your thinking when you're looking at the coverage at all?
I mean, obviously you want to make the right play, but yes, not all the time is the perfect play the right play. There's a lot of plays and opportunities for within one play for the ball to go. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm seeing it fine. I don't know if y'all differ. Doesn't really matter to me. We're continuing to get better and work, and that's the simple fact of it.
When did y'all find out about Micah not getting on the COVID list? And is that just more of a wake up call to say, guys, stay at home, don't go anywhere as we get ready for these playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, I just think the whole temperature of what the whole um, the world's in right now. Honestly, I mean, we saw the numbers go up here in the past few weeks. So I mean, yeah, I mean, I've told y'all before, we just got to be cautious and protecting yourself, trying to stay away from the big crowds, limiting the people you're around, and just doing all the things you can to necessarily control it. Something that we obviously don't have our fingers on and have control of this thing, or even an idea of how not to get it right now. So just do the best you can to prevent yourself.
And I don't know if he got it from the Mavericks game, but you tell a guy, hey, we can't even go to Mavericks game. We just got to just stay in our bubble or try to create a bubble for ourselves.
No, I mean, I didn't say that. No, I mean, but obviously at this point, you may wish you did or wish it was, but who knows if that's where he's got it from. That, as I said, nobody can pinpoint or truly detect where we're picking it up, and people are getting it from right now. So yeah, but we can do the best we can of controlling our surroundings.
Dak, you talked to us after the Arizona game about the disguises in the defense, how you felt like defenses are showing you more disguises than maybe they are their opponents. What's your preparation been like this week, and how do you feel like you can counter that this week and in the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, obviously just the film study and just knowing what these defenses like to get to, whatever they're showing pre-snap isn't always the look. So just knowing in what situations they like to get to what coverages. So therefore, I have a beat on them once the ball is snapped, and obviously find my cues to make sure post-snap that I know exactly where they're going.
When the run game isn't as productive or isn't contributing as many yards as it is in some of the other games, how does that affect your ability to diagnose this? Or not your ability, but the offense's ability to counter the disguises?
Yeah, I mean, the NFL is tough when one facet of your game's not working, and that's what every defense tries to do, is to limit you to one thing or the other. So doesn't matter if they're disguising or not or what they're doing. That makes it tough for any offense.
There was that play where you guys ran the same play as you did against the Falcons, where Connor's outside with CD and two tight ends. It was a lot more cushioned the first time. Second time, the Cardinals played it pretty well. Is there anything pre-snap that you can do there, or is that just a guy making a great play and Buddha to anticipate it?
Yeah, I mean, I just think that's yeah, credit to him. Obviously, him doing his film study and being ready for a play. Yeah, and just, I mean, thankfully it didn't turn into a disaster.
And it's obviously gutting anytime you lose a player and teammate like Michael for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
When you have two guys who've taken advantage of their opportunities the way that Cedric and Malik have, what confidence as a quarterback does that give you moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, I've got a ton of confidence in the guys that have to step up, as you said, as they've done it in the past. I mean, we didn't have Michael for a few games early in the season, and those guys played a big role in stepping in, making some plays, having some big games, big-time catches, and big-time situations. So just looking forward to for them doing that again. But as you said, it just sucks losing a teammate like Michael, but I know he's going to be supporting us the whole way through.
Dak, you've been known to hit Mavs and Stars games in normal times in the past this time of year. Is that the kind of thing where that's just a no-go as long as you guys are still alive and playing this year? You just kind of shut everything down?
Say again? I've been known to what?
Go to Mavs and Stars games in the past in normal times this time of year. Is this the kind of situation where as long as you guys are alive in the playoffs, no-go on stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, I've never – yeah, I don't know if there's ever been a time that I've been to another event during our season other than the bye week or, as you said, when the thing's over. So, yeah, my routine doesn't change. I'm all ball right now, and that's the way it is.
Dak, what's given you so much confidence, whether things were going well or things have been going bad this season? When we talk to you, you're always super positive. What gives you that positivity about this team?
Yeah, I mean, everything that we've put into this thing going back to, April or before then, honestly. Yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of work and a lot of things invested into this, and then obviously you take the losses and everything that we've encountered during the season. Those are all just learning experiences, and when you have the men that we have, the coaches, the group, the camaraderie, the brotherhood, the connection, you're going to have confidence. You're going to have confidence that we've got the right guy, we've got the right players to fix the problems, learn from our experiences, good or bad, and to move forward the right way. And that's as clear as I can make it.
Dak, how tough does it make it to trust some of your pre-snap reads when teams like Arizona are disguising so much of their coverages and blitzes, and how do you best combat that?
Yeah, I mean, I've got to trust just my preparation and my film study, but then obviously seeing what they do post-snap and getting to my reads and going through them and trust what I'm seeing and, react.
CD said yesterday he doesn't believe y'all have played your best ball as an offense. What does your best ball as an offense look like?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with them. Lights out and dynamic. I mean, we've showed flashes of it in different games, and different games we've put our best offense out there and maybe not have finished the game in the same way, but once again, I mean, you give credit to the guys that were playing. I mean, these are professionals as well, and they're not going to allow you just to go out there and run or throw all on them. They're going to take something away, and but we're going, as I said, those are all experiences that we've learned from, that we've encountered, and we're fortunate to have went through them. And now picking up everything that we've got and putting it together at the right time, and excited for this week. I mean, excited to finish off this division and finish off this season on the road in Philly in a great atmosphere. Have a chance to go undefeated in the division, something that I haven't been a part of and looking forward to do. And as I said earlier, when you get together in April, these are the games, and this is the time of year that you're excited for, and I know we all are, and looking forward. Just continue to get better each day, each meeting, and make sure that carries over to Sundays or Saturday in this case.
Dak, I wanted to get your perspective as a quarterback on what it's like to be across from Micah in terms of his versatility to be mugging the A-gap on one play, to be an outside linebacker, defensive end the next, and just being able to go to the flat and carry a running back there. What are the challenges that you think his versatility presents for opposing quarterbacks?
I mean, I don't think just the quarterback, but the offense. A guy like that, you've got to make sure that you know where he is. And if he's a guy coming off the edge, or maybe if he's in the blitz, you've got to make sure that he's accounted for. And sometimes maybe putting two guys on him because he's that type of player and that type of talent. And, obviously just when he's in coverage, his ball skills and all of that show apart. So, I mean, you just got to know where he is on the field at all times.
Dak, other than coming out of Philadelphia with the win on Saturday night, just from an offensive standpoint and how you're performing as a unit, what are one or two things you would like to see coming out of that game going into the postseason starting next week? Yeah,
just clean football. Not biting ourselves in the foot or slowing ourselves down, and clean game as far as penalties, execution, and just efficiency all the way across the board in the run game and pass game, and playing a balanced ball to make sure that we carry that momentum into the postseason.
Anyone have anything else for Dak?
Perfect. Thank you, guys.